Hello followers and subscribers. I just wanted to make a video and update you guys on my transition because I have not been faithfully keeping up with my videos as I should be, and this video is going to explain any changes in my transition from starting T to now and why I haven't been updating. And the first item on the agenda is why I never made a video after either 2 or 3 months. Me and my girlfriend Shyla, most of you probably know of her. We broke up, I want to say it was 4 months ago now. It took me a good 2 or 3 months to be emotionally ready to talk to anybody about it. I didn't come out of my room for a week after it happened. It took me by surprise. Didn't really take anybody else by surprise, but I'm not going to go into detail on that because that's mine and Shyla's private business. So anyway, I am coming up next week, 6 months on T. My dose has not changed, so I will post my dosage and my injection instructions, all that, in the area below this video. I have not been able to keep up with that many appointments. I do not recommend that anybody on T does not keep up with their appointments because I've had stuff happening and really confusing things and haven't had a chance to, get to my appointments. I have an appointment next week and it is on Thursday. So next Thursday morning I'm going to get my levels checked, and there will probably more than likely be a dose increase in my near future because my dose is very low. So let's see, changes. I am experiencing facial hair growth here. I'm sorry that you can't see it, but I shave right here and under here because it just feels weird to see it there and here, and I don't know, it's different to see, so I'm not really used to it. It's coming in really patchy, which is the main reason I shave it, but I don't shave my lip at all. But I have this is my hair color, so my body hair comes in pretty light. I do have a pretty lovely receding hairline since starting T, so doesn't really bother me because whatever, it's hair. It grows back, it gets long, it stays short, whatever. I don't really care about it. It's really all up to personal preference, so just keep that in mind if you're thinking about starting hormones, that it can affect your hairline, and it usually goes to that of like the males in your family. So my older brother is bald and has a receding hairline, and not really to get into detail, but we possibly have the same father, and that family has a long line of parent baldness, so don't be surprised if I lose a lot more hair than this. Anyway, other changes, the one that most everybody gets concerned about is libido, and I find that towards the end of my shot my libido goes down a little bit, but it's actually generally pretty high. And sometimes I find it unable to cope with how high it is. Yeah, I'm not going to get into detail, but I'm in a relationship right now with a man. It's long distance, and I had some qualms about getting into another long distance relationship because of my libido, and I'm happy to say I really was exaggerating on how bad my libido was getting. I have more than enough control over myself, so if you've never done anything in the past, I wouldn't really think you would do it on T either, but everybody's different. Everybody reacts to things differently. So my libido is pretty high, and my voice has dropped, and hasn't really dropped that much because my dose hasn't changed. It's definitely noticeable from pre-T. If you watch my pre-T video and you watch this video, you'll definitely hear a difference, but there's really not gonna be much more of a difference in my voice until my dose gets increased. So this is how my voice sounds now, and I'm gonna be 6 months on T next week. I'm also gonna talk a little bit about other things, like a lot of people ask about the growth of the clit, and I want to say I've had some growth. I can't really, I mean, obviously I don't sit there and like measure myself, so I don't know how much growth I've had, but it's significantly bigger when I'm forced to feel there, like bathing and whatnot. There is growth, so, and it's pretty significant. I get stimulated pretty easily. I could bump into something to get turned on. Wind blows, I get turned on. Pretty much anything you can imagine. Just watch the Jizz in Your Pants video and yeah, that guy is me. So that's the most major changes. I am actually starting to develop hair on my chest, and other places that I didn't have hair pre-T. So that's pretty exciting for me. It makes me feel a lot more, it just makes me feel a lot less dysphoric about stuff other than my genitalia and chest. So that, as far as passing goes, I do not pass verbally. I do pass a lot in public without speaking, but it's really only if I'm wearing my binder, and I actually, in a little bit of rage because of how uncomfortable my binder was, I had the Underworks 967, which, as some of you know, it's a suit binder. It kind of looks like one of those things gymnastics wear, like gymnastics women wear, and I don't know, it was quite uncomfortable for me because it was like a binding suit, so like I cut it, and so after that I wore it once and I was fine, and then I wore it the day after that and I was experiencing a lot of pain and it kept rolling up, and I actually went out on Black Friday with my friends and I felt like I was going to pass out in the middle of Walmart with my binder like that. My friend and her sister had to like literally help me pull my binder off like in the middle of Walmart in women's clothing. So that kind of sucked, but I haven't been binding since, and that takes a toll on how I feel when I go out. So I really try not to go out if I really don't have to, and it really sucks, but I'll be ordering a new binder in the next few weeks, so that'll be good, I guess. I was in a bind with money. I couldn't go out and buy a bunch of male clothes. I still had a bunch of women's pants and stuff, but I got paid a few weeks ago. I got 3 or 4 pairs of men's jeans now, and almost everything I wear is men's now, so that's good. I don't really have anything women's. I really don't like to wear anything women's, so obviously. Well, that's about all I can think of right now. Well, actually, my mood. I'll go into a little bit of detail on my mood. I can feel myself get frustrated over things I wasn't getting frustrated over pre-T, and it's really stupid. It's really aggravating. It bothers me that I don't have that much control over it. But I maintain weekly therapy appointments, and I'd like to say I think I do pretty good considering my circumstances. I was living with my mom within my first 2 months on T, and she didn't know I was on T. She didn't know I was transitioning, so I had to get out of that environment. There's no way she's ever gonna know. I'm never gonna tell her, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm now living in a house. I rent a room. Everybody in my house knows, and they're all awesome about it. For the most part, they get my pronouns right. They all got my name right. So it's pretty good. It's nice to be on my own again and be independent again, and it's fucking awesome. Well, I'm gonna wrap this up, and I promise I will make an update video after my appointment next Thursday, and after that I will stick to monthly videos. So see you later. Thank you for watching.